What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are fixing the boost leak that AMD told me I had a couple weeks ago. They think it's coming from the diverter valve, so we've ordered a new Go Faster Bits diverter valve, and I've also ordered a new PCV valve just in case, because I want to make sure that I have all the boost leaks fixed before I go for a remap for a second time. So in this video we're going to go to work and we're going to fit the new diverter valve and the PCV valve, and hopefully that fixes the boost leak. Let's get to work so we can start installing the parts. What is going on, people? So I'm just on my way to work now to fit the Go Faster diverter valve in. I'll be honest with you, I never really noticed that the GTI was lacking power until AMD mentioned it to me when I was trying to get my car remapped. The whole time I had it, I thought it was a little bit slow, but I just thought that was normal because the car's 16 years old. But ever since they told me that they think my diverter valve is leaking, it's been getting to me a little bit more and more, and I've actually now realised how slow the GTI is. So I'll put the car in third gear, I'll have it at 2000 RPM, and when you put your foot down you just don't really feel much. I'll show you what I mean right now. So putting it into third gear, I'm at 2000 RPM, and I'm going to put my foot flat to the throttle. And you get a little bit, but it's a little bit slow, it's not too bad. I basically just thought that was because the car was 16 years old, but compared to when you have it at when you have it in third gear at 3000 RPM, let's get the car to 3000 RPM, and then you put your foot down, you feel it so much more. The power at 3000 RPM compared to 2000 RPM is like a dramatic difference. It's quite a big difference. And on the graph that AMD showed me, they did show me that the boost leak is more at the lower rev range, and it gets a little bit better the higher revs you go. So when I fit this new diverter valve in, we'll go for another little road test, and I'll see if it actually makes a massive difference. Hopefully it does. I've done some research online and people saying that the car feels like it's almost been remapped. So I'll be interested to know what it feels like. So let's get to work and fit it. So I'm going to start by changing the PCV valve. I've got a new one right here in this box. It looks pretty simple. It's just 2 hoses, 1 and 2 and 4 bolts, and then the thing comes out. So there is the old one. It doesn't look too bad. There is a little bit of like gunk inside, but nothing too major. I've just realized that I probably should have bought a new seal, and I didn't, but it doesn't matter. We'll just clean up the old one, grease it up a little bit, and reuse the old seal. And then obviously we've got the new PCV valve right here. Took literally about 5 minutes to take off, not even that. It's just 4 bolts. It's very easy, and it was only £25, so yeah, let's bolt the new one on. And there it is, guys, it's all done. It was pretty simple, took about 5-10 minutes in total, and probably going to make a massive difference. If not now, then at least now I know that it's not going to fail in the future, because these are quite common to fail anyway. So now it's just made the engine a little bit more reliable, ready for that remap. There's the diverter valve right there. Hopefully it's not too hard to get off. Let's crack straight on with it.
Learned it all on my own. Everything's so tight. Headshot with the stainless. Blow their mind, now they brainless. Dreams of being on stages. Damn, the shit's outrageous. I can see all of the changes. Everything coming in phases. Last year I was nameless. This year I'm finna be famous.
And there it is, guys. There's the diverter valve. Try and get it to focus. Looks a little bit battered, but here's the main bit. A little cut right there. We've got another one right here. Yeah, loads of little splits in there. That's why we're upgrading it. That's probably what's causing our boost leak. So here we've got the Go Fast Bits one. Let's open it up. have no idea how this works, but that's what the instructions are for. They say before you put the piston into its little socket that you should put some grease around it first. So I'm just going to whack some grease around the edges and then we're going to throw it all together. So there it is, guys. The instructions are pretty clear and pretty simple, so it's not too hard to figure out. I've got it all sorted, now I'm going to whack it in the car. Okay, so we are driving home after fitting the new diverter valve and the new PCV valve. I've been driving for about 3 minutes now, and I'll be honest with you, I've tested it a little bit and there is a noticeable difference. It's nothing too dramatic, but you just notice that the boost kicks in at a lot lower RPM, and it kicks in just more powerful, and it just feels a lot nicer to drive. It feels like how it should be, really, to be honest with you. I never noticed it before I had the boost leak, and then after I was told, it was getting to me a little bit, but now it feels good. It definitely feels a lot different. I want to show you again quickly. I'll put it in 3rd gear. I'm at 2000 RPM right now, and I'm going to floor the throttle, and the boost just kicks in so much quicker, so much better. It just feels so much more powerful. It almost feels like it's got a slight remap on there. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it just feels like so much more like punchy. It feels really good, to be honest with you. I can't imagine what it's going to feel like after the remap. I've never had a car tuned before, so I'm waiting for that. That's going to be so exciting. But yeah, I'll do it again in 3rd gear, but this time I'll do it at 3000 RPM. So I'm at 3000 RPM now, and I'm going uphill, so I'm just going to wait until I still go down the hill a little bit. And I'm going to put my foot down now. It just feels so punchy, it feels so quick. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And for such a cheap mod, it was only £106. I bought it from AMD as well on their eBay account. Probably one of my favourite mods I've done on this car so far, because it was the cheapest one. It was the easiest mod to fit, and it's one of the mods where you notice the performance difference pretty much straight away. So unlike some of the other mods I've done, I was really thinking, like, did it even help me or not? But this one is probably one of my favorite mods I've done, just because it was like half the price of the cost of all the other mods I've done. But yeah, I'm proper happy with it, so it's sick. Alright guys, so I'm home now. The DV Plus diverter valve is a mod that I definitely recommend you lot get, especially if your stock one is currently leaking. Instead of spending the £40 on the original one, you might as well spend a little bit more money and get the Go Faster Bits DV Plus. It's just an upgrade, and you might as well spend a little bit extra money because you won't regret it. Definitely a good mod to buy. I noticed a massive improvement. Now we can finally get the car remapped. We still got to get the injectors cleaned. I'm still looking for somewhere to do that, but that's going to be in a future video. So if you want to see that, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I'll upload a video of that soon in the future. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.